Should we fire the new hire? It is the end of the 6 months probationary and the manager is evaluating his progress right now. It's ambiguous. And while I don't get the final say, I do have influence over the decision. Here are the notes compiled by the team. Pros. Proficient with tech stack and can troubleshoot issues. Demonstrates ability to complete basic tickets. Shows motivation through self-study, attending conferences, and personal projects. Appears to have awareness of their general limitations. Cons. Slow compared to peers, takes 4 times longer to complete tickets. Forgetful about important details, deployments, and timesheets. Ineffective at multitasking and tends to ask repeated questions. Poor communication with seniors. Seniors seem reluctant to give him candid feedback as well. Awkward and uncomfortable in social interactions. Disorganized. Often requires rework on submitted tickets due to carelessness and inefficient solutions. Overall, lacks effectiveness in current role SDE2 compared to other team members. Do we let him go? Seniors seem reluctant to give him candid feedback as well. This one seems weird to me. If it's your job to give feedback, then you should be expected to give it even if the person is awkward. We're letting you go because you aren't meeting the expectations for improvement that we didn't give you about issues you don't know about. I like how Reddit will decide this guy's fate lol. If awkward and uncomfortable in social situations gets you fired in tech, then I'm fucking screwed. For me, the biggest concerns there would be the disorganization, repeated questions and forgetfulness. He will probably become more comfortable in the role over time and get better with communication as he becomes more confident. 6 months is not long. I'd give him more time. If you fire him, you are probably doing him a favor. Your company sounds horrible. After 6 months of investment, you should be trying to figure out why he is a bit slower and see if you can coach him to improvement. Has everything you described here, especially the cons, been communicated to the new hire before, and have they been given direction opportunity to correct it? The pro section sort of conflicts with everything in the cons section. Am I wrong for seeing it that way? Is this a joke who posts online to make decisions like this? WTF? Ineffective at multitasking. Multitasking is an absolutely horrible idea for any knowledge worker, so I'm not sure why you would expect someone to do that. X200B. Seniors seem reluctant to give him candid feedback as well. So instead of talking to him and giving him feedback about his performance, you're making a Reddit post. X200B. Honestly, I hope he leaves and finds somewhere better to work. Your team and your leaders sound dysfunctional. So you didn't give candid feedback to the new hire. It would be an asshole move to fire him so soon without giving him feedback. You're asking Reddit? That is so unprofessional and show complete lack of basic workplace etiquette. I feel sorry for the new hire. Yes, you're the asshole. Jesus, is this how y'all treat each other in this field? Wild. They should fire you instead because you're asking Reddit. It's been 6 months. That's generally how long onboarding is. Give the person time. Forget the new hire. Let's talk about the person who lets the internet decide for important questions that can really impact someone's future. awkward and uncomfortable in social interactions. I've found this to be a dishonest comment and one that shows the provider of the comment to be a pathetic prick that can't be honest about why they don't like them. If the person is new or a general timid individual, that shouldn't be a hindrance at how you view them unless you're some bastard that can't associate yourself with people not riding your cock at all times. Something else. But this comment says more about you. Wow. Your company sounds fucking awful to work for. Sounds like management is just a bunch of furniture at this place. Sounds like a normal junior intermediate engineer to me. Sounds like your expectations are for him to execute at a senior level. What's his yo? Anyways, what's up with your senior devs? That's literally their job. To help the Eng organization grow and become better. Sounds like he's doing just fine, but potentially y'all aren't doing much to nurture his growth. Have y'all actually asked him what's going on? You guys sound like pricks, so good luck on sustaining your business going forward. They should fire you. What a strange post, give him a break. To me, this situation says more about the company and lack of leadership than the employee. I wonder what would happen if this employee was placed in a more nurturing environment. I've worked with senior employees in different roles, and hoarding knowledge is a disgusting trait. Damn. Why consult with Reddit when this is a person's job on the line? Clearly this is an important matter. You should consult with your peers who have experienced working with this person. Please share which company this is so we can avoid it like the plague. If no one senior is willing or actually giving good feedback to a new hire. Have you wondered if the many questions asked is simply because the seniors are bad at answering questions rather than the new hire being incompetent? I'll take a wild guess and assume your organization doesn't hire anyone with autism and/or social anxiety. On a side note, did any of the seniors offer to help or point this guy in the right direction? It seems you or your manager is coming in with preconceived feelings since you mention he's awkward in social situations. How awkward is he being? I noticed you provided little details. And then really, how much of a factor does this really matter, and should it matter for a SDE too? We require more details. Can you say me your company? Just that we can better categorize your statements. This is like the fourth post I've seen today from a senior complaining about a junior. It is almost like these seniors were never juniors, man, facepalming. Good list of pros, honestly. Sounds like the cons can be fixed with some one-on-one coaching. I'd give a second look at your company's culture if you expect new hires to be on par with seniors after just 6 months. I don't know. Should you? The fact that you're even on here asking this question tells me that you're inept in the decision-making process and should be removed from this process entirely. Leadership is hard. Sorry, WTF. There's been no communication to him on how to improve. How the fuck do you expect someone to improve if you don't even let them know they have to improve? Every SDE should have weekly one-on-ones with their manager to go over current progress and career development. The fact that it's been 6 months is crazy. Damn. Point 2 in the cons is my weakness. Timesheets suck. Sounds like someone who has high-functioning autism. You should be gone for complaining about a colleague here instead of talking to him directly, Pog.